Good morning, Red. It is super foggy here this morning. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? The fog is down low this morning for sure. I'm doing okay. I'm tired. I could have slept a little bit longer this morning for sure. But otherwise, good. It's Friday. I know you're up early again, too, so hopefully you slept well. I'm going this way because, well, for one thing, I didn't want to get on the turnpike with it being so foggy. You've been up since 3? Oh, my goodness. On my way to work, and I was trying to decide the easiest way. I had two little gas stations close to me, but they're like 30, 40 cents a gallon more. And I just refuse to stop there. So this way I miss one toll booth, which is good. Saves me $1.34. Oh, that really sucks. Sorry about that, but our bodies sometimes rule the roost, doesn't it? I sometimes just like to take this because it's just a nice little drive. But I have all those trucks and stuff on the turnpike, and I'm like, I'm sure there's going to be an accident somewhere with all this fog. I logged in. I signed on once and then I couldn't connect to YouTube and I had to sign back on again. And it's weird that you're the only one here too, so I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, just that part of the road, there's a lot of trucks on it, so I'm just like, let me avoid it as far down as I can. Hey, good morning. Oh, you were making coffee? I'm ready for a cup. She just came on. Red, she just came on. It's very foggy here this morning, but I see the sun trying to break through. Now, remind me how close or how far you are from each other. Two hours. Oh, that's not bad. That's a very doable drive. FYI, 245 miles to Miami from here. Just throwing that out there. Not that I ever go that way. I mean, I was 145 miles from Miami when I went to the start of the convoy last week, but I never go to South Florida. Wow, gas is $3.04 this morning. It makes me very suspicious. There's not a gas pump even available. They're all taken. I guess now we're lining up at the gas pump here. Oh, good. One just drove out. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, really? Isn't that interesting? Okay, stay put. Oh, they are always up to something. Goodness gracious. Thanks for sticking with me. We're on the road again. There's a little diner right here beside of me. Oh, he wants to play. Little diner here that's open for breakfast, lunch, and brunch, but it's like very randomly open. It's very rarely open. I'm not sure what the story is behind it. When it is open, it has good business, but I don't know if they family is sick or whatever it is. Oh, he was so silly last night. I got a road trip tonight with my two dogs, and the one does well. The other one doesn't do so well. She's got a little, I don't know if it's anxiety. She just won't lay down. She can't settle down, so it's not an enjoyable trip. Princess, is the coffee ready? Because I need some. Okay, because I did go back, or I did try to get on, and I couldn't get on. And I thought, well, that's odd that she took it down. Oh, good. Cream and sugar. I'm ready for some. I went out again last night to piddle with the AC unit. My friend is determined we're going to get it fixed, but I was so tired last night by the time I got home, and I just didn't even want to try to get the screws out because I got to go into the other door, and it's much harder to get into because it's on the side of the machine, and at the bottom the mulch is kind of built up on it. So, and it's dark, and I need a third hand, and I don't have a third hand. So I got the screws out, and then I couldn't get the door open because then it's also got the piece of PVC pipe coming out of it, and it's embedded down on the ground. And I'm like, I'm not digging on this tonight. But I did find something on that door that I think gave him the information that he needs to get the part that he and the distributor are pretty sure is what's wrong. So God bless this guy. He's actually going to get the part and send it to me. And then he said, we're going to get it replaced. He goes, it's going to be easy and you can do it. And I'm like, okay. So the AC saga continues. I know I do need the headlamp. It would have been so much better if with the headlamp. He absolutely is. I've known him most of my life. I went to school with him, and we were best buds in school. And there's a whole big. I grew up in a small area, country area, but there's a bunch of us still on Facebook. We all are still connected. I don't know what I would have done when I had to go back to West Virginia to take care of my brother's apartment. He was going to meet me with his brothers and some of his family to help me empty out the apartment, move the furniture and stuff. And my flight got delayed. I think I told you all a few weeks ago. But he was the same one who his family took care of everything while I was just trying to get there before the snowstorm hit. So, yeah, he really is good. And, I mean, for his family to chip in, I mean, he had like 6 or 7 people there. And you can't get anybody to help nowadays. Yeah, it's very cool. And we just talked about that last night, how we're all still connected and how, we all got along. We hung out, you know, individually, as a group, we just had a good time, we stayed out of trouble, but we had fun. And he's always helping and doing. Even after I left, he took stuff to my brother that, we'd left at the apartment. He delivered stuff. He still is holding on to a few boxes of stuff that I couldn't take back on the plane for me. So when my daughter gets up there, he'll give it to her. But just a true blessing. Well, all my friends are in West Virginia, but, we still keep in touch. That is the one good thing about Facebook. You can keep in touch with people that, you're not near anymore. And that is the one positive with Facebook, and that's probably why I still have it. And family as well. That's really what I use it for. But he was just telling me last night his wife had gone, that they helped a neighbor woman out. She had gone to get groceries for her, and they were delivering that they buy her dog food every month, which he said was about $68. And, so he is a blessing to many. Yeah, because I'll just pop on just to see what everyone's doing. And that's how I stay connected. I may not even talk to them, but I can see what they posted that, if they had a birthday or, a get together or, even worst case, they've lost a family member or a friend or something. Oh, Mr. Sun's trying to break through the fog. Can you see that little ball of light there in the sky? And right now I'm parallel with the road that I normally would take, and it's showing traffic. So that accident there, I think. Yeah, I'll have to check. Yes, and that will attract attention. That will bring attention to you. Yeah, I have one. And I just threw it up there, but it's had 16,000 views. I got a couple other that's over 1,000, and I just kind of just threw them up there. So that's similar to a short. And you just never know if one catches on and it just it goes. You just never know what's going to catch people's attention. Oh, if the sun's out, I'm going to have to put my sunglasses on when we turn up here. Hey, good morning, Jason. Oh, so you must not be working today. Do you not work Fridays, or you just happen to be off again? Oh, and the other big important question is, what's for breakfast? I'm hungry too. Hey, good morning, Carries. Be careful because it's foggy everywhere, I think. You're going to Ocoee? Yeah. And the fog is a little bit better because you couldn't see much of anything real close to the ground, but the sun's trying to come out now. Oh, you're off on all Fridays. Oh, that's very good. I used to have that life. Makes it nice. You can use Friday to run your errands and do stuff, so then you have the weekend, which is very helpful. Oh my goodness, that's my favorite, bacon and eggs. Yes. I mean, the fog gives everything a pretty cool look, but hopefully the traffic's not bad on the turnpike. Look at this, we got some blue sky. Hey, good morning, Chaplain. Yeah, it does give everything a cool look, unless you're in a spooky place, and then it gives it a really creepy look. All right, I don't know what's up with traffic this morning. Let's remember continued prayers for Chaplain's family. Continue prayers for them. And prayers for the lost souls. And my brother. And the children. And America. And what else? Princess's brother's continued recovery. Chaplain, I'm going away this weekend, but let's talk about doing a panel. Let's make a date and time for that. You're welcome, Princess. We got to be here for everybody. I see, this is beautiful. The sun's out. There's some blue sky. There's some fog. And this is usually always backed up, so that's nice. This is flowing. Woohoo! Yes, so we'll talk about it whenever you want. And remember the other day we were talking about the Kroger grocery stores not having any stores here, but the delivery trucks, and that's the one in front of me. Get your sunglasses on. Well, apparently it's only foggy in my house. Okay, do you want to try to do one evening next week? Not Monday, but after that. Okay, good. I like that. Everyone's got their sunglasses. So that's your sign. When I say get your sunglasses out, give me the sunglass emoji. That was cute. You know, we have this controversy with the drag queen shows and the children. Did you see that Wyckoff interviewed a drag last evening? He sat down and had a chit chat with the drag and got their opinion. I only caught part of it. I have to go back and watch it, but okay, that would have to be next weekend because I'm going away this weekend. So we could do, we could do Friday or Saturday. Friday would have to be evening for me. Then Saturday we could pick a time. You watched it, Carrie's? And apparently next weekend there's a drag show for kids in Jacksonville, Florida that I've been asked if I could go. So I'm going to try to see if I can work that out. So that's one on the 18th. Then I've got one here in Orlando on the 28th. I mean, they just have to know that it's not okay. And even this drag, the little bit I caught, doesn't agree with it. So I think it's worth going back and watching Wyckoff, his interview with the drag last night. And he did leave it public. He was going to make it for his subscribers only or whatever, but he was asked if he could leave it public, and he did. And I think he needs to use that platform to get that opinion out, that side out for others to see. Well, knock on wood, traffic's very light. Not sure what's going on, but I'll take it. Right, but I also heard behind this scene that he was going to make it, I guess, not open to the public for whatever reason, but he did change his mind on that. But yes, I did see where the questions were only if you were a member. So, Carrie's, if you know anybody that, I posted on our Florida Patriot chat on Telegram, anybody that could make it to Jacksonville, I'm going to try. It's 2.5 hours for me at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I have to see if I can make it. Gator Girl, what you doing up so early? But welcome. You missed all the fog. I had some Ohio, West Virginia fog going on. Oh, you got to go to the dentist. Dang. Okay, Carries. Just your regular cleaning, or do you got an issue that you got to take care of? Because I hate the dentist. Because I never get good news when I go. Hey, dash out and Grandma. Oh, you got a lot of fog in Tennessee as well? It's suddenly cleared here closer to Orlando, but out my way, oh, it was crazy thick. Oh, Gator, that sucks. I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll feel better later this evening. I got my ride home that I have to do, and then I have to do a road trip later this evening to Tampa. So we'll be road tripping later tonight. Yeah, that happens, Gator, and I had the same problem from not having the thyroid. A lot of the women, or a lot of the people, have teeth issues. And I didn't for the longest time, but I just suddenly I do, and I hate that. And it's so expensive. Good Lord. I'm still fighting insurance. The dentist office is still fighting from a crown I got a year ago in July. So a year and a half ago. Yes, it wasn't that amazing. Honestly, I just got goosebumps. But wasn't that just absolutely incredible? Listen to that David Straight. He will educate you in one quick hour, in that first hour. Absolutely amazing and mind-boggling. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Sjogren's disease. I used to work rheumatology, so yeah, I'm familiar with that. There's a lot of things affect the teeth, and a lot of people just think you don't take care of your teeth, or, but that's not true. It's just the same way with your bones as well. There's a lot of medications that affect your bones. And if you don't, you should get your DEXA scans to check, because you can have osteopenia, which is an early stage of osteoporosis, and then you can get osteoporosis, and it's a thinning of the bone, and that's what causes, as we get older, for you to have the higher risk of hip fracture. So you ladies should all be getting a DEXA scan, or a bone density, as they call it. And I actually just had mine done this week. The Boobygram and the DEXA scan. You have plugs in your tear ducts. See, that's something else I'm losing. I have almost hardly any function in my tear ducts as well. And I've got to get better. My doctor prescribed this heat mask that you put on there to help with the tear duct production, the little bit that I got left. But I've been really bad using it, because who has 5 minutes to sit down and do nothing and just put a mask on your eyes? Because I sure don't. That's the princess life, and I'm living the warrior life. Absolutely, Dashhound. Absolutely. We're fighters, and we're just thankful to be here. That God's blessed us with another beautiful day, and that's how you got to do it. You got to find the positive, be thankful, appreciative, and not whine and complain about what problems you have. I mean, a pity party occasionally is okay, but we just got to keep on moving. Statins, yeah. Oh, wow. See, we all have issues, or, our family members has issues, and you know what's sad is big pharma. They're, they they have a lot of cures for a lot of this stuff that we wouldn't even have to be dealing with, but instead they give us all these drugs to treat us that causes more issues and more problems, and that's a whole another conversation, but it's very frustrating. Yeah, it's designed that way. Absolutely. They make you think that they're helping us and they're working to find these cures and to save lives, when it's totally the opposite. Totally the opposite. Yeah, was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in 95, so I'm thankful for every day that God has given me. Yeah, big the big P has a lot to do with a lot of people's health. Gator, you had your first stroke at 16? Wow. I had no idea. I just assumed you had it later in life. Your blood pressure was high at that age? Wow. Yeah, Cactus, that weight loss does make a difference with that. It sure does. Oh, Chaplain, that restless leg is horrible. I had that when I was a kid. I started when I was a kid. And thank God I don't get it too often, but man, you just can't get your legs comfortable. It's a horrible thing, and there's really not a cure for it. So I do feel for her. So blessings and prayers for Miss Tony's restless leg syndrome. Oh, they sure did, Chaplain. They made out big time. They made money, I can't say the word, by knocking off people. It's terrible that we have to talk in code. Bye, Carrie. Safe travels. Carrie's is such a sweet man. He really is. And he tries, and he's discouraged because he doesn't have many subs, but God will do work through him with the few subs that he does have. All right. We're stuck behind the bus. Oh yeah, Chaplain. We paid for all of them to live the good life. That is absolutely freaking for sure. They're living high on the hog, and yeah, I'm sure there's probably a cure for diabetes, Parkinson's, a lot of the cancers. Probably mind-boggling. Yeah, Gator, you don't get to see me drive through downtown Orlando, do you? You missed that on the morning ride. I see you. Yeah, I never used to come down this way. But then I used to come I-4. I think I told you that, I-4. Then I realized if I went down to the next exit and come through Orlando, it's not nearly as much traffic. So I've been coming this way probably for about a year, I would guess. And I never liked coming to Orlando because they have the one-way streets, and I never knew which way they were going. So, but this is pretty easy. Hey, silly. Good morning. Yeah, That's good, Red. Congratulations. That's wonderful. And we as a society just need to get healthier, you know? Well, again, they've got us locked. Use myself as an example. You see how much I work, then how much I have to drive to get to work. And a lot of people turn to fast food. I try not to. I don't myself like one time on the weekend just as like that's you worked hard all week, you deserve that. But a lot of families just pick up something after work because there's no time, you know, especially if they have kids and activities and stuff, and so much crap in the food too, which leads to more problems. So they've got us in an unhealthy situation on top of everything else. Red, just make sure you monitor. That's all, you know, as long as you're maintaining like whatever you're taking the meds for, that your levels are, you know, where they should be, then I'm sure your doctor would agree with that. Chaplain, that is good, the holistic route. But just, you know, you have to be safe. And I mean, there's going to be times, of course, that you can't use that route. But, you know, if you can, then good for you. Oh, that little squirrel was one lucky little guy. Ran across 3 lanes of traffic and made it. Oh, I missed who Dr. Barry is. You guys going to make Brett proud. Oh, that's very good, Chaplain. That's good. All right, everyone. Happy Friday. Thanks for riding along. This is my sign-off light, so we'll be having a busy evening this evening. So everyone stay safe, be healthy. Let's get on a healthier track for each other. Support each other in that regard. But have a good day, and I'll see you this evening, and then we'll ride to Tampa tonight. She is quick. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.